Hey, 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 come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Just wanted to jump on really, really quick. Just wanted to jump on really, really quick, y'all. Getting ready to do a Q&A. Getting ready to do a Q&A. So for those that do not know who I am the visionary of, oh my God, I'm the visionary of the Crew Podcast. I am the visionary of Aspiring Authors Magazine. I'm the visionary of AALAC, the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign, and the 100 Author Movement. I'm telling you, I just am so excited. Um, I am excited about what God is yet doing for me and through me. And those that are attached to me, I see God yet moving. Even when we don't think He's moving, He's yet moving. I can tell you if you just align and get in place with those things that He has already ordained for us, y'all. It's so much that He has in store for us if we would just align. It's already mapped out. There's no accident. I don't know what a lot of us are waiting for, what we are searching for, what we are trying to discover. I want you to understand that everything that you need, everything you want, everything you desire, it is already on the inside of you. See that breath of life. Let me go over here and find that scripture. That breath of life, Genesis 2:7. He breathed that breath of life into us, y'all. So I believe that everything that we needed was deposited into us. So there's nothing that we could want or desire that He hasn't already done for us. So today I ask the question: have you allowed your flame to go out? And I'm asking it to everyone that hears this. So for when over in Genesis 2:7, He says that on the seventh day, He rested. God created heavens and earth and all creations within 6 days, rested on the seventh day. The narrator then shifts to chapter 2 to a more detailed account of humankind creation. So in Genesis 2:7, He specifically describes how God formed man from dust of the ground, breathing into the nostril the breath of life, making him a living being. The act signifies personally and intimate creation, highlighting the connection between human and divine. It sets the stage to ensure the narrative of the Garden of Eden, the creation of woman, the relationship between God, human, and the natural world. He said He breathed into your nostril the breath of life, making you living. So everything that you need is already in you. Those gifts and those talents, those things that He said that He would make room for. He said He will make room for your gifts and your talents. The scripture says, let me find it. Let me find it. Scripture that says He will make room for your gift. Because I'm trying to figure out what we're waiting on. Because a lot of us, we got gifts and talents, but yet we letting them go to the wayside. In Proverbs 18:16, it says, a man's gift makes room for him, bringing him forth before great men. Can I repeat that to you? In Proverbs 18 and 16, and maybe some of you guys need to put this on a sticky note and you need to post it up everywhere so that you can be reminded. So that you can be reminded of those things that God has given you. Those gifts and those talents that He's placed within you. He said He's given some of us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many other gifts that He's given you? He said, I didn't say it. He said, the word says. And His word is the truth, y'all. Ain't nothing that I made up. Ain't nothing that I'm trying to perpetrate. This is what the word says. It says in Proverbs 18 and 16, a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. Now, if I'm lying, then the scripture's lying. Then should his word return to him void? Because his word said, he said in his word, it shall not return to him void. So if that's the word, and he's giving you a gift, a book, a podcast, a magazine, whatever it is that he's giving you, he's placed this thing on the inside of you. He said that he gave you that to make room for you and to put you before great men. But yet some of us, we sit down on those things that God has called us to. He's called us to greater things, y'all. The word said we should do greater works. Yet some of us don't even believe the gifts and the talents that's on the inside of us. Yet we're out here searching. Yet believing that somebody, something, or something is going to fall from the sky, or somebody's going to miraculously do something for us that's going to change our trajectory. No, it's in you. And if you would just allow those gifts and those talents to come forth, he said it. He's a man of his word. His word shall not and will not return to him void. He said it. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. So if you are allowing your gift to do what God has set forth for it to do, that means you get out of the way and allow God to do what he said he would do for you. See, some of us, we so all over the place that we can't even hear the things that God is telling us to do. Yet he's already probably spoke to some of us, yet we still want things our way and not the way that he said that it should be. So yet we still got to go through until we get it and get out of the way and allow him to do what he said he would do. No, we're not perfect people. We'll never be perfect people. But if we seek after those things and utilize those things that he's given us, y'all, we can align with this. We can allow that gift to make room for us. It will put us in rooms in front of people that we never imagined to be in front of. Only because you allowed him to do what he said he would do for you. Like a lot of y'all got books. Y'all got magazines. Y'all got podcasts. Y'all got things that y'all are supposed to be doing. Gifts and talents that he's placed on the inside of you. But yet you sit back and you watch and you allow life to happen around you, and then you wonder why nothing is happening for you. Because you're not doing anything. And maybe the things that you're doing is not in line with that he's told you to do. Sometimes we got to step back and we got to evaluate. I listened to Chavita. And I listened to her talk about this self-evaluation, this thing that she did with herself, that she really had to really get in tune with herself and really find out really why things were going the way that they were going. Yeah, sometimes we have to ask those hard questions. Sometimes we have to have that conversation with ourselves. And then once we have that conversation with ourselves and we deal with those situations, we can begin to watch things unfold. And we can begin to walk into that he's purposed us for. Y'all, his word is not going to return to him void. Proverbs 18 and 16 shall come to pass. He said, a man's gift will make room for him, and he will put you before great men. That's what it said. So believe it. But not only do you got to believe it, you got to put into action. You got to put in the work. You got to do the things that you're supposed to be doing so that you can be before great men. Some of y'all got amazing books. Some of y'all got amazing stories. But yet you sit down on that thing that he's given you that can take you to the next level. When that's simple, if you just sit down with somebody and have a conversation with them, you never know how somebody would be able to help you or want to help you. Now, everybody not out here chasing money. Everybody not out here trying to get over on people. There's truly people in this world that really care. There's truly people in this world that still have a heart. There's truly people in this world that want to see you thrive, want to see you go to the next level, want to see you moving in the things that God has placed you here for. Because guess what? When we're able to do the things that we're called here to do, and we're able to move out of the way, then other people can rise up and do the things that he's called them to do. And then when we're in place, then we can help those people. A lot of us are out of place. A lot of us are not aligned with that we're supposed to be aligned to, so that we can be doing the things that he's called us to do. Like, y'all, it's 44 people attached to the 100 author movement. Y'all, that would be something jumping inside of that chat room every day. But yet there's silence. Yeah, I'm putting them on the spot. Because guess what? You know what? When you see something and something needs to be done about it, you speak up and you say something about it. We have some powerful people inside of that chat. We have some powerful people attached to this movement. But yet they sit in silence. A lot of them are focused on themselves. That, a lot of us, we join these groups, but we really not focused on really why we are a part of these groups. We still have that me mentality. When if we all support each other, y'all, we could be doing amazing things. Like, if you think you are doing amazing and you're doing great by yourself without the group, then imagine if you had 43 other people behind you supporting you like you are already getting supported. Just imagine what that would be like. And then when other people begin to see how you are supporting each other, then guess what? Then they will begin to support. And they will begin to say, oh, well, maybe I need to be attached to that. I need to be doing that. But we don't even show unity. We don't even show camaraderie. We don't even show support. And then some of us wonder why we don't sell books, why we don't get invited to conferences, why we don't win awards, why we don't get featured in magazines, or why a lot of things and doors are not opening up for us. Why? Because you're not following Proverbs 18 and 16. Align with the word. Align with the word. I'm at a place right now where either you on board or you're not. This train keeps on moving. It ain't stopping. And if you get left at a stop, then that's on you. We can't keep braking and holding the brakes for people that don't want to go forward. If you want to go forward on this train is moving. And it's moving forward. Because guess what? I got lives to impact. There's people out there that need to hear some of the things that I got in some of these books. And some of these people that want to share their stories and want to share their books. There's people out there that want to hear those things. They need to hear them so they can come out of what they're going through. Y'all, we're in a world right now that's hurting. We're in a world that's struggling, that's suffering, and people need answers. And guess what? A lot of us have these answers and we put them in books and we put them on shelves and we're not doing anything else. And we're thinking that the millions are just going to roll in. It's not going to happen. There's no savior that's going to come down out the sky and save you. If you want to be saved, you better go over to Proverbs 18 and 16. Meditate on it. Read it. Get it down in your bones and understand that you have a gift. He's giving you a gift. He said it. Man's gift make room for him and brings him before great men. The word said it. Angela didn't say it. So if you don't believe it, that's on you. But if you want to walk in it, all you got to do is move out your way. All those things that he's giving you, those gifts, those things, those dreams, those visions, do something about them. Let them come to pass. Allow them to manifest. They can't manifest on a hope, can't manifest on a wish. You got to get up and do something. Faith without works is dead. And if you got little faith, then guess what? You need to strengthen your faith. And you need to get up and do something so that he can begin to move, so that your faith will be strengthened. Because he said a man's gift will make room for him. There's no reason why you shouldn't be before men. He said, and bring him before great men. So if you got a gift and you're not before great men doing the things that he's placed on the inside of you, then now is the time for you to evaluate yourself. Now is the time for you to do a self checkup. Now is the time for you to decide, am I going to get on board? Am I going to do what I'm called to do? Am I going to be the change that I desire to see in this world? Y'all, I had to let it out. That thing was burning on the inside of me. But guess what? In order for me to let it out, I had to deal with it first. Because y'all don't know what people go through sometimes. Y'all don't know what people go through sometimes. Y'all see sometimes the after effects of the things that we've been through. But I'm grateful on the day, and I thank God for amazing prayer group. Um, every morning at 5 a.m. I thank God for my apostle, Dr. Kimberly Thomas, Shaneria Osborne, Pamela J. Hayes, Cheryl Northern LaGrange, Renee Wiggins, Stephanie Smith, Pastor Stephanie Johnson Rice, even evangelist Patricia Goins is on sometime, and minister Sharon Phillips was on for a little while. You know, we just come together, and all those that I didn't name that come on sometime, that I don't know your names because it don't show up, but I thank you. I thank you for being a part of that, y'all, because that truly helps strengthen me. That gets my day going, and that helps me through a lot of all of the things that I deal with. You know, a lot of people don't know a lot of the things that I deal with, but you have to understand that a lot of things that I advocate for and a lot of things that I'm passionate about, you know, baby girl had to go through those things. Baby girl had to deal with those things. You know, I didn't just wake up and turn 50. You know, this was 50 years of dealing with. But y'all, these are grateful tears on today because I'm grateful. I'm grateful for being in a place right now where I'm able to share with others. I'm able to to share how I overcame and how I got through. But see, a lot of us we don't want to share because sometimes we're embarrassed about the things that we've gone through because we worried about what other people gonna think. But baby, it's somebody going through what you're going through. And it's your story that's going to help them through, that's going to help them be able to come out so that they can help that next person that's going through just like y'all. So never think that what you're going through or what you've been through, that nobody needs to hear it, because there's somebody out here that needs to hear it, y'all. It's billions and billions and billions and billions of people in this world. And I don't care. You will never reach all of them. Y'all have to understand, even though we've increased in numbers of people publishing books, we still are very small in numbers. It may seem like a lot of us, but we're very small in numbers, y'all. We're under 5% of the population. We're only 5%, under 5% of the population. So just imagine at how many people out there that you can reach. But you got to be willing and you got to want to reach them. And how do you do that? Y'all got to be intentional about those things that God has called you to. We got to be intentional about these things. Y'all, I am the editor of Aspiring Authors Magazine. We have been in existence. It would be 5 years in 15 days. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for an outlet where we can share. And we have had individuals that came in and shared with the business section. They wanted to share with the business section. They did it their way for a while, and all of them quit. They wrote for a while, and then they dropped off. They quit. But I'm grateful because of people like Millie Gross. Millie Gross wrote until she couldn't write anymore, but she was dedicated to what she was doing, and I'm grateful for her. Apostle Dr. Kimberly, Minister Charlotte, they are ones that are helping me hold this magazine down now, along with Michelle Rivera. Also, I have to give a shout out to I call her my bestie, um, Patrice, South Carolina Book Gal. She is my magazine bestie because she has been a part of this magazine since the launch of this magazine. She has had people come and go, but yet she has stayed consistent with the things that she has provided for you guys in the form of providing new authors, providing monthly content about different subjects around books, and then subjects that's affecting our brown community. This magazine was started to be a voice for those that did not have a voice, and for to be a voice to highlight black and brown authors, because we did not have that. We did not have a lot of representation, because when I searched out for books and things for the children that I was working with in Anderson, South Carolina, I found it hard to find these different things in those areas that I was in. So there was a need. So where there was a need, I decided to hand to that need. So I started AALAC during the pandemic. We were not able to go out and do the book tours. We were not able to go out and do the expos. We were not able to go out and do the meet and greets and the different things that we were doing. Y'all, we have an amazing event that we do called Dinner with an Author and Dinner with a Poet. We had an amazing event at the Clemson Area African American Museum, where we had the radio personality, Tori James from 1073 Jams 1073 in Greenville. She came down, she hosted that event. We had some amazing poets that came forth. We had a poet by the name of Chicky. I think her name was Chicky Boom. I forget. Um, but she won that contest. She was gifted $100 gift card. Um, and y'all, this is what we do. You had an opportunity to sit down, have dinner with the poet, have conversation with them. If they had books, you got an opportunity to talk about their books. You got an opportunity to meet them. We also had music playing. We had a DJ. Y'all, I tell you, it was an amazing time. We even had some speakers that spoke. We even had vendors. All the vendors had an opportunity to talk about their brand. And y'all, this is what we do at these events. Even when they're small in numbers, we still like to give everybody an opportunity. When it's larger in number, we don't always get everybody an opportunity to go around and talk about their brand, but everybody get an opportunity to network and to share. Y'all, when we come to the Bronx, it's going to be amazing. When I tell you, I am super proud of these amazing queens that have stepped up to the plate and decide to become ambassadors and to host this event. Charlotte Simon and Keisha Johnson McRae. Hats off to you guys, and I'm excited to be working with you guys. Excited to be bringing AALAC, the Chasing Your Dream Book Tour, to the Bronx. We're hoping that some of these amazing authors that's a part of the 100 author movement will join us and come out and be a part of it. We definitely want to be a blessing to the Bronx community. So we are going to be um, coming up with some different things that we can possibly do to be a blessing to that community. Y'all, we're planning on being there from that Friday to that Sunday, and we want to see how we can be a blessing. So if you already have something planned, if you already have an event planned during that time, we also want to come out and be a part of your event and see how because we're not going to be doing something all day long every day. So we want to be able to come out and network and be a part of what you guys already have going on in your community as well. But we are coming there and we are going to allow these amazing queens that live in the Bronx, that work in the Bronx, that just want to be a blessing to their community. We're going to allow them to shine. We're going to allow them to give back to their community as their community have given to them. Because y'all, we are a product of our community. Some may say that their community was a bad product, but we have to learn how to take those lemons and make lemonade and slushies and all that good stuff. Y'all, we have the opportunity because we have gifts and we have talents. Y'all, don't allow them to go to waste. Don't allow them to go by the wayside. But allow God to move through you. As others see him through you, y'all align with that he's called you to. Again, you have the potential to walk into many opportunities. You have the potential to be a leader, to be recognized, and to be an influence to your community. Y'all be the change that you desire to see. Don't allow life to happen around you. Be a part of life. So how do you do that? You got to love more. You show love by interacting and engaging and conversating and talking and spending time with your neighbors and all those around you, not just family members, but people that you don't know. You got to get to know them because he say, love thy neighbor as thy brother and thy sister. So we got to love them just like they are brother and our sister. So y'all, we gotta be concerned about what is happening to the person next door to us. We can't go 5 and 6 and 7 days without seeing somebody and not be concerned. You should be concerned if you hadn't seen them in a day. It's okay. Every message is not for everybody. But what they need to get, they'll get when they need to get it. Because trust and believe that God don't send people your way just to send people your way. When they cross your path, they cross your path for a reason. So know that there's something that you're supposed to be sharing with them. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. So now that we know these things, now what we're going to do about these things. So now you know that you have the opportunity that you can impact lives and make a difference. What will you do? Will you be an ambassador for AALAC, the Chasing Your Dream book tour? Will you be an ambassador for one of the other? It don't have to be our our particular movement or our particular thing. If there's other organizations and other people like the DAG, Distinguished Author Guilds Award, yeah, they amazing organization that are looking for authors to help promote. So if you are an author, you may not want to connect with the 100 author movement. And then you may want to connect with both of us. But know that there's opportunity out here. All you got to do is be willing. All you got to do is be willing. So I see that I have someone coming in. Who do I have coming in? Hmm. Hello, how are you? So I'm just on here talking about us being active as creatives and utilizing those gifts that we have. And I had to go to the scripture on us because I had to go there on myself because I was over here like trying to get upset with myself because I'm wondering why we not over there on fire inside of the 100 author movement. Like we got 44 authors within that movement, and I'm not understanding why we not on fire. Why we're not moving, why we're not doing something, why we're not impacting as many lives as we can. because there's too many gifts over there. And the word says a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. Ain't something I made up. If you don't believe me, if you got the Bible, go look in the Bible. Now let me see what the Quran say. So if we are not going to connect with each other, then why do we join groups like that? That's my question. I often wonder if we have a identity problem or whatever the problem may be. If we have a trust issue, that may be the problem. Trust issue. If we have trust issues, then why do we join groups like this? Because we know that we're going to be working with other people. One thing about being a part of the group is connecting, collaborating, creating, and about community.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't understand. So let me hear from you. What are some things that you would like to see within the group that maybe you have not seen, or just I'm taking notes because I want to
I
know.
think I think for us, I think it's like for me, I like to see everybody win. That's the first thing. I would love to see everybody win. I think secondly, I think a lot of people are scared to connect with other people. I don't know if it's think we're better than another person or think that um they're scared to put it out and what people think. So there's a lot of cons with this because I have definitely connected with some other people that I thought I would never connected before, and even including with you, I connected with through people within you. So my thing is, we encourage each other to, you know, put our best foot forward. But I think we lack of, I don't know, it's just that gray area. It just, are we working together? Are we pushing? Are we moving in the same direction? Do you think you're better than the next person? So I don't. So it's still that question, like, why are we not working together as we should be working together?
So my question to that person that thinks that, why do you join groups if you have that mentality? Because that is a mentality, that
Mm-hmm.
that is something that you are thinking, and that is something that is in your subconscious, or something. So why put yourself in a place where you're gonna just sit, and then you're not gonna be active, and that you're just gonna be taking up space? Why do that? Why do that?
And girl, we in the same boat because I feel like if your mentality is that, then why join the group in the first place? Why join this movement in the second place? Like, if you think you could do better by yourself, go ahead. If you don't think you need the movement, or you think you don't want to see other people win, then this is not for you. This is the people who want to see other people win. This is a moment for seeing new authors, new people who coming on the scenes, and the people who've been in here for a long time. Promoting, um, give like different things like how to edit, how to promote, what can we do better. Like this is the type of movement that it should. But if you don't have that mindset, then what's the point of you joining? Just say I'm in a group, just to say I'm in part of something bigger that you not doing it. It's not been in it for you.
And that is a lot of honesty. That's what I see. I just see people looking at what is posted in the chat. I see people. I have seen some people not even come in the chat. We do have probably about 5 or 6 people that are inactive. They've not come in the chat. Only thing they've done. Some of them have been interviewed, and some have not. Some of them got their interview, they got their features, and then that was it. And I guess it's because They did not invest the maybe the $300, the $600 that they invest in a lot of these other platforms that they go to. Maybe because it was only under $100 that they feel like they've gotten their value, and if they don't do another thing, then hey, it's okay with them. They've got they money worth. And that's what I'm starting. That's what I'm starting to get. But I'm gonna be in prayer, and I'm gonna see some things change, and I'm gonna be changing some things. So probably around the halfway mark, we probably gonna see some changes with the group. There's probably gonna be a lot of changes with the
Yeah,
group.
and I think
So
and like I said, like you gotta do what you gotta do because at the end of the day, like if you think this is just a one step pony, this is not. This is for the people like who need help, not for the people who need help, but there's the people who wants to help themselves and who want to help other people. Don't think this is like a one time thing. No, this is a movement. A movement is not just a one time trip. A movement is we are moving to make other people and other people who was not in the
like they just
organization.
like they don't understand. Like this is not something that I just picked up. Like some of these people, I watch a lot of people, and even within our group. But I watch a lot of people, and I see a lot of people, and the things that they're doing. A lot of them, this is new to them. This is something that they've only been doing in the last year, 2, 3 years. You can check my record. Go back. I've been doing this since 2016. This is not new to me. This is, but I can guarantee you, I'm true to it, and I want to see those that come in my circle thrive. If I did not, half of the people that you see out here that are doing stuff in other platforms, if you go back and you look deep into these pictures that's on my page, you probably gonna find them on a lot of these pictures. Because a lot of these people that's out here in the forefront right now, they came right through this platform. So when you think that Miss Angela that didn't have no degrees back then, um, when you think she don't know what she doing, all you got to do is check my resume now, baby. I got enough accolades to account for it, and I don't put out enough literary works to show you what I'm working with.
And sometimes you gotta weave out the people and you gotta work with the good ones. That's all I was told. That's what I was been told.
And that's what is happening. Some of them are dropping off little by little. I just got to remove them from the group,
hmm
and we gonna
ain't
go
no hard
forth.
feelings.
Well,
Ain't no hard
what we are
feelings.
doing, what we are going to be doing, I have been sharing a lot of different things. So what I have done, I started putting it inside of the magazine since the groups when utilizing them. I stopped posting inside of the group the challenges and all those things, and I've been getting some responses back from other people outside of the group, which is amazing. Um, Inviting some people to the group, so we may have some new members coming soon. But I just want I want to hear from those that are actively like Millie Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Milagros is one of the most, and if people knew what this queen, this warrior was going through right now, but yet she is yet trying to show up because she is on a mission, because she feels like what's on the inside of that book need to be shared, and she's getting it out there, and at all cost. If you only knew what this lady was going through, but yet she pressed. But some of us, we have use of all of our limbs. We are healthier than a goat, but yet we won't even lift a finger to do anything.
And you are
And
definitely
then
correct.
when we do, it's always about my foe and no more. When are we gonna get out of that mentality? Like, why join groups if you're not gonna think about nobody but yourself? But then you portray like, because there's a lot of infiltrators, and those that perpetrate like they are all
And
for groups. They're
it's
they're all
it's
for
like
connection. They're
It's
all
like
for.
always.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, I'm in the group just to be in the group. Oh yeah, girl, yeah, in the group. But you can't name one thing going on in our group.
Not one.
Not one thing. Until somebody asks you about it, what we doing? And the person who really active, you'll be like, that's a shame. You don't even know what's going on. So you just to take the title, and that's something I hate. And I don't want to say I hate. I want to say I feel sorry for the people who thinks like that. And and I and I really feel bad because if that's your mentality, you ain't gonna go far as much as you think you can go far. And you think if you do go far, you gonna have a hard time on that road.
Right. Like I see, I see some of the individuals that are um giving it their all, because there's some that are, a part of this group, they're a part of another group, they're a part of a couple of groups, they doing they're dropping books, they're doing stuff, and yet they're still trying to share. They just can't be everywhere and do everything, but they're trying to do their part. There are a few of those. I see them.
Hmm.
We have a few of them, and I see them, but there are more than enough of them that are just sitting there. I'm talking about, and you see them. They act like
Hmm.
you can't see inside of the chat. Like I see every time you look at something, and then you do nothing. Like I see you. So me seeing you and now coming on here saying this, like, is you gonna do something now, or if you still gonna sit there and do nothing? Like I don't get it. Why be in the space if you gonna do nothing? Like that's where I am. Like I don't understand this.
They want to soak up. They just want to soak up what they can soak up and leave. And and that's fine. And it's fine. You came to get something out of it, and that's fine. But I feel like don't waste a space that it could be somebody else's space.
Well, get what you're gonna get and go. Like, don't just hang around and just try to soak up until, because guess what? Your time finna come to an end in 6 months, because I'm doing a 6 month evaluation on everybody. And if you ain't doing nothing, you're gone. If you ain't done nothing, you're gone.
No,
So all those that have not done interviews that were supposed to have interviews, all those that don't have blogs up that's supposed to have blogs up, that means you're not in compliance. You're not doing the little things, the little necessary things to even say that you are a part of the movement. So that lets me know you really don't want to be a part of the movement. Yeah, we being real, we being transparent, we being truthful today, because we know that a lot go by the wayside, and we keep brushing stuff under the rug. We can't keep brushing stuff under the rug because we don't never get it solved.
but you know what? I will tell you this. I'm telling you, you are doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you need to do. Those who think they're gonna eat off of you, we got another thing coming. And those think they can take advantage of you, have another thing coming. Because at the end of the day, God got your back.
Hmm. They better know it, because I'm telling you, he said, Proverbs 18:16, what did he say? He said he gonna make room for my gift. And he said he gonna put me in the room in front of great men. Okay, that's the word. His word ain't returning to him, boy. I got that word on down deep on the inside of me, and I'm trying to get other people to get it deep down on the inside of them, so it don't return to him void. Because it's not gonna return to him void. You just gonna leave here with all those aspirations, those desires, those dreams, those hopes, and those wishes. You're just gonna leave here with them inside of you. That's all. But see, I refuse to allow that to happen to me. I'm about to let all this stuff out. I just want to be
Mm-hmm.
free every night when I lay down. I want to have given all that I can give for that day. That's what I want. That's all I want. So I try to give outward as much as I can, because I want to see so many people blessed. I want to see so many people walking into that they're supposed to. Like, if you come in my path and I see something in you, of course I'm gonna share it if I see an opportunity that come up. Like I just don't see where opportunities can present themselves and I'm not share it with the next person. Why? Everything is not for me. Even even the visions and the dreams that he give me, that it don't always be for me. Like he give me stuff and I have to go and I have to tell some of
You are
the other
correct.
people that,
Mm-hmm.
hey, look, I think this is for you. You've been trying to do something. Ah, like, yeah. So no, I'm
I'm
not
just
that person that
true, and
just think about myself.
mm-hmm.
Never.
And I think just I'm telling you, keep doing the work. I'm telling you, those those who meant to be there, and those who may not be there, will eventually fall off. It works every time.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep doing the work. We're gonna keep putting it out there. We're gonna keep sharing, keep inviting people to the group, letting people know what's going on. We are working on right now. We are working on um, Bronx, New York is going to be our next stop. We're head. Well, we're actually we're going to support in Chicago. We're not actually going to do an event, but we are going to Chicago to support in June, and then we are headed to um, New York, um, August the 29th through the 31st. It's going to be an amazing weekend. So I definitely want you guys to go ahead and mark your calendars, pencil us in, and go ahead and start reserving your spots. We have two amazing ambassadors that's working with us. I'm excited because we have some amazing news. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the bearer of the good news to get off work so she can share our great news, y'all. We have some great news for our um, New York location, our Bronx location. Y'all, I'm excited. We are lining up speakers. We are lining up individuals to come out and be a part of this amazing event. So if you are in the Bronx area or willing to travel to that Bronx borough, please reach out to Charlotte Simon, Keisha Johnson McRae, or myself. We are um, looking for some speakers. All we ask is that you align with one of the topics that we are hoping to present on that day. We're going to be presenting in the form of workshops. We're going to be doing breakout sections, and we're looking to hold at least six. We're looking to hold at least 4 to 6 breakout sessions, as well as we're looking for some speakers for our speaking part of our panel discussion. We need some speakers for that that would like to be a part of a panel discussion. We're going to be doing a 2-hour panel and Q&A session where we are looking for a panel of publishers, authors, marketers, um, leaders, anyone that can share on those topics that we have listed within our information packet. If you are in need of a information packet, if you want to be a speaker and you would like to get an information packet, please reach out to one of us. Post a comment in the comment section and we'll definitely reach out to you. But just reach out to us via direct messenger. Again, you can reach out to myself, Keisha Johnson McRae, or Charlotte Simon. We definitely want to connect with you guys. Again, I am excited. I'm excited about this movement. I'm excited about the AALAC Chasing Your Dream book tour. We're going to Texas. We're going to California. We're going to South Carolina. We're going to all those places that we went to on last year. Um, just having to stretch them out, just having to move them back and stretch them out. But know that we are coming. We are coming. We are coming. We are revamping some things. We're going to be doing some things different, but we are coming. We are coming. So look forward to that. If you are in that area and you would like to connect, if you would like to be an ambassador, if you would like to sponsor, be a partner, be a speaker, be a vendor, whatever you would like to be a part of this event, please let us know. And if we have not mentioned your area and you would like to help bring us to your area, just reach out to me And we definitely will try to make that happen. Again, I want to thank you guys for all that you do and for being a part of this platform. So thank you guys, and I will definitely be looking at the comments and seeing how I can support the things that you guys are doing. Again, connect with the movement, 100 Authors Movement, and the AALAC Chasing Your Dream Book Tour. Again, I'll thank you guys. I am the queen of collaboration, Angela Thomas Smith. Sounding off, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. And again, I thank you guys for stopping by and sharing with me on today.